page on the browser. Now, if I click on this E that is here and I want to add another workspace, and I click, I'll just come over here and click on add another workspace. It's going to either sign into another workspace or create a new workspace, whichever one I want to work with, because you can be on 2 Slack workspaces, depending on how many clients you're working with that prefer you use Slack for them. Now, on my huddle here, on the home page, huddles are like your quick informal audio or video meetings that happen within your channel or direct messages. They're usually they're casual, they're not too serious, and it usually involves very small things. Now, that's why over here you can see invite teammates. On this, my workspace, I have just one. It's just me that is there. I haven't added anybody. So let's see, how do we go about it? Oh, my WhatsApp is not open on my laptop. Okay, please, can somebody give me drop their email address on the group for me? I'll just write it out and add them to this workspace. Please, quickly. Not on the income messages, please. I said on the WhatsApp group, please, let's try to not use this person. Please try and delete this so that other people can have access to watch the video. Okay, please, if you're just one person or persons is okay. Please, if you're sending me your email address, please make sure that you are using the Slack app. If you are not using the Slack app, please delete it before I add you to my team, because you are going to learning with me. So we have Jessica, what is it now? Then use it on the browser. If you don't have the app, use it on the browser. Use Now, if I wanted to add to a particular channel, these are the channels that I have already created on this group. Sorry, on my Slack workspace. So I can just go ahead and click on this, and I can send the person an email. Let me add 2 persons. I'm going to add her to general, and I'll send. So please check your email if you have received this information. Now remember that we are using the free version of this, not the paid version. So we are going to be limited a bit. So please, have you received the email? If you have, please indicate. You can use your emojis. Okay, please go ahead and accept. Okay, please, if you're saying there's no follow, so there's somebody was still sending an email. Okay, now look at this. I don't know. I don't think these people have you guys accepted the emails I sent? Okay, okay, good, great. Now, if I want to start a huddle, I am just going to click on this, start a huddle. Now, I'm going to click on so I am using the free version, and because of that, I can only do this with one person. So I will start a huddle with this person. And my microphone so that she can hear what I'm saying. I'll click on allow while using this. I don't want to use a paid version. And it is live. The huddle is happening now, it's live. Esther, have you accepted this? Now, the huddle is like a meeting. You can see the templates that is giving us about an agenda. So if I was having a meeting with her now, I will huddle in our DM one or agendas, meeting notes, blah, 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 blah. I can decide to use this template or use a blank template. Now, as you can see right now, while we are having this huddle, it directed me to her DM. I don't know if I should go ahead to end this. It directed me to her DM. Did this stop? Did this huddle stop? Let me go back. Okay. Esther joined. Okay. The huddle stopped. I think it's a free version. It's because it's a free version. That's why you can't go on for too long. So now the next thing that we have is directories. Please, are we following? Let me go to my any questions for me.
It's a bit
Let's
confusing.
get back to it. We have the next thing we have is directories. Now, directories you can find and browse people. So if you're searching for somebody, you're looking for somebody or a person in your workspace, you can click on the directories to do that. I don't know why this is hanging. Okay, my huddle with Esther is still ongoing. Don't know why. So here now, she can't see my face, but she can hear me, and she's muted over here. Now, if I want to share my screen, I can click on share my screen on the huddles. And if I want to turn on video, I can turn on my video so she can see me. Just depends on how I want to go about it. I can use an emoji here to send a reaction. And let's click on the more options. For me to invite new people, I have to use the pro version, copy huddle link, or go directly to our chat so that I can drop something for her on our chart. So this is just how the huddle works directly. So I'm going to leave this call right now. Now we're moving over to the directories. On directories, you can search for people. Let me see who I can search for Esther. Okay. Now you see that she comes up. Now if I want to search for a channel that I want to join, maybe general channel, you see that the general channel I created came up, right? Now the same thing can go with external people. I think you can also do this for apps. You create channel for and track an invitation. So you can search for people, channels on directories. Now we have start. Now before we go to start, let me show you how to create a channel. Now this is channels. And like I said, channels are just like your group chats. Now you're going to come to these three lines here and click on it. And the next thing that you click on is create. And you click on create channel. And the next thing you can now click on is maybe project. Project 123. Can you invite people externally? This is if you're using the pro version. So let's click on next. Now, the next thing we have is visibility and private. Now, visibility, on visibility, we have it. The next thing we have on visibility is public and private. Now, public is that anybody on this workspace, anybody in this my workspace can have access to that channel. And private is that the channel will be locked. Only specific people will be added or joined by invitation to or view the messages going on in that channel. So let me make it private since I have a lot of public channels, and I'll now click on create. Now it's asking me to add people. Let me see who I can add. I'll add Esther again. Who was the second person that I added? Forgetting the person name. Okay. Yes, now add the two of you. And now this is the logged channel. Now the next thing we are going to look at now, before I go ahead now, your other channels are not showing. Now, if you click on this three dots, you can see my other channels that are over here that I have created. Now I'm going to show you how to create. Like I said, it has an interface like a Gmail, similar to a Gmail. So now I'm going to send a message and I'm going to say, hello, Esther, and goodness. Welcome to Team. We are glad to have you here. Now, I can still go ahead and in this part, instead of saying just Esther and goodness, I will tag the two of you. So I'll tag Esther and I'll remove this. I'll come over here and click on add again and tag goodness. Right? Welcome to the team. We are glad to have you there. Now I will send the message. Right? Why is this hanging today, please? Okay, so then I'll send this. The two of you can check, you might have received this now. Now the next thing is, let's see, for example, we want to send a proper message. You say, I would love
Don't tell me how to give this phone.
the two of you to work on the okay. Then maybe I want to make this bold. I'll click on this and I'll say Vicky.
Big one, if it's stainless. There's no stainless, small one.
Vicky's
Big
project
one, if it's stainless.
together. Oh, I don't want to send out immediately. So we say okay. Next thing you cannot decide to say is if I want to add a link, I will click on link. But before I add this link, I must have copied the link to whatever thing that I want to share. So let me look for a link and copy the link. Okay. And I will click on I'll paste the link here. And I'll say, okay, let's call this
Same out.
project document.
Not this one. Take, add the and give her. Tell her to give you small one. Don't put that spoon in your mouth again.
Okay, so I would say before this, click on this link. Every for this project. Then if I want to send this over again, if I want to list, and that's okay, this
Yes.
is the list action items. To follow. List of action items. So you click on this and say number one. Buy a goosey on your way home. And I can go ahead and add. I don't know why my return button is not working. So this is link, this is list, and this is bullet points, and this is block codes. Now you can also code on your Slack if you want to code. And go ahead to create code blocks. These are emojis, this is art, this is a voice recording. If I want to record a voice note and say, oh, hi, hello, this is what I need you to do, blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, click on this, and I'll send it over to them. you're listening to. If I want to create a video, record a video clip, I can go ahead and do that. If I want to run a shortcut, I can go ahead and do that. So basically, this is also the same way the DMs, direct messages works too. The same way you have this on channels is the same way if I should go to DMs and I want to chat with goodness, this is the same thing that you will see. This same block, I will send a message to her. Now, another thing I can do is that while I'm even giving, let's say I'm giving goodness a job, I'll say, please reach out to, and I'm going to tag Esther to guide you. And I'll send it to her. Now, since I have tagged Esther, Esther is equally going to, this is going to be very easy for her to just click on Esther's workspace and reach out to her very easily, right? Now, the next thing that we have is, okay, we looked at the next thing we have is files. Now, if there was any file shared here, right, we would have seen them, but I don't have any file here that has been shared on any team. And this is for pro teams too. Now, click the star on any canvases on this to add it here for later. Okay, that's if it's start. I do not have any file here, but we know how to share files, right? Canvases. If we don't know how to share file, let me go back up. Click on Esther. This is link. Double click to upload. So if I click on this now, I want to add a file. Upload. So if I double click on this now, you see that I can now click on any file and attach it and send it to anybody that I want to send to. That's now the next is create. That means when you click on create now, you want to start a new conversation or create a new channel or huddle or invite people to your workspace. It just depends on what you want to do. So let's click on more. Please, who can't see my screen? Somebody said she can't see my screen, and I'm almost done. It's like I'm just trying to show how we can integrate um apps. Okay, so for me to be able to integrate my tools on Slack, I have to use a paid version. But now, I think you can still go ahead and do this. Now, there are all types. If you look, I don't know why this is too tiny. Let me go back to my home. Click on more again and click on tools and see how. Okay, now, good, better. Oh, no, still the same thing. So I don't know, can you see my screen? It's a bit tiny. I don't know why it's this way. So I'm scrolling under. If you see under, you are going to see all app types, and then you see recommended apps. You have Google Drive. If I want to add this, I think for you to be able to do this, you have to. Let me go to my preferences first. Okay, so I think for us to be able to do this, we'll need the paid version, but let's just try the free and see where it directs us to. So I clicked on the install under Google Drive. So let's see how we can integrate that. Okay, this is still loading. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so now it has loaded. So the next thing we are going to click on is add to Slack. We'll click on add to Slack. So it has told us what we can do. It said use Google Drive within Slack to create new Google Docs and blah 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 blah. So now we are installing this into Slack. So install the Google Drive app in Slack. Review app permission. blah, blah, blah. Install Google Drive app. Oh, God. No, 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 don't go off, please. Okay. So now I'll click on which of my Google Drives I need. I'll click on this email over here. Click on continue. Now I'll select what Slack can access. Click and delete all of your Google Drive files. No, view the activity history. Yes. View and add to activity record of files in your Google Drive. Yes. Make sure you trust Slack. I don't trust Slack, but can do this. Okay. So now this has been added to my Slack. Even give us a usage guide on how we can use it within Slack. Share and manage access to your files, either to view, edit, or leave comments from within Slack. Get updates in Slack on changes and Drive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go back to our Slack and see how this works now. We refresh. So this has been installed. So we go back and click on more and click on apps. Okay, customize names, save integration, you can do this. So I went over here and I clicked on save integration. And Google Drive, let's just store files. So let me go back to my workspace. Quickly, that we have integrated that now the next way I go this usually I to show that should show the app that we have installed. But since it's not here, I'm going to search for the app. Remember that on the search file, I'm going to check install and you can't see my screen. Can you see my screen now? That's not even the screen there. And then share it again. Let's go. You can't see my screen because I'm not sharing anything yet. I'm trying to share. The network is misbehaving, so I'm trying to connect to another network. Okay, can you see my screen now? Can we see my screen now? Please, if
No,
you
we
can,
can't.
just let me know. You can't see my
No,
screen.
we can't. Yes, we
Oh my
can't.
God. Okay, can we see my screen? I believe you cannot see my screen now. Okay, great. So now, after we are done with this interface, we are going to go back to our Slack workspace. So I am on my Slack workspace right now. And what I said I did before I came here was I did not see this. I was looking for this apps here. But then, since I didn't see it, it did not load immediately. What I simply did was I came over here and I searched for Google Drive, and then it popped up. This is it now. So now my Google Drive account is connected with this. Help you see which previews of Google Drive you desire sharing. It's like I put this off. You can turn it on. But once you get notifications too, I can turn them on. So that is that for Slack workspace. So please, do we have any questions? If I want to add apps, I can just click here, add apps, come down over here and install any other app that I want to install. Let's say I want to install Google Calendar. So I want to do that today. Okay, so let's heading back. Do we have any questions or any confusion that we need or clarity that we need me to do before we end the class? Okay, Charity. I don't know if I'll be able to hear you with my laptop, so let me join my phone so that I can hear you. Okay, so Charity, you can go ahead.
Good evening, ma. Ma, I've been having trouble trying to connect since because of the network, so I don't even know what topic we're discussing exactly? I just joined and the class is
And you
about
want
to
me
end.
to
Please,
go
ma,
over
can you
it?
tell me? Ma?
Okay, so we're learning how to use Slack today.
Okay. I can go and try it
Yes.
on my own.
Sorry?
Alright, ma. Thank you. I said I can go and try it on my own. I already have the app.
Okay, no problem. That's better.
Yeah.
Any other question?
No, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Please, does any other person have another question? Okay, so since we
Charity,
don't,
your hand is raised. Please unmute and ask your question.
I think she has already asked that question.
Okay. Okay, so there's no other question there.
Yeah, there's no other question. So I think we should call it a day. So thank you everybody for joining in. I'm going to drop the assignments for Slack on the group.
Adiatu, your hand is raised. You have a question.
Yes, ma. I just joined some minute ago, and when I joined, I network was very bad, so I didn't really get what it's all about. So
Okay, please. Who was able to follow through from the beginning to the end? I think now for us to be able
Okay,
to catch up
so
and know that.
today was just about Slack. And then if you missed out on the class, remember that it is on our YouTube platform, so you can always check it there. So Adiatu, you can just go up on our YouTube and watch the recording. Okay, since there is no other question, because it is weekend, let's just say good night here. For today, there is no attendance because it is an extra class, not our normal class time. So no attendance. So let's just say good night. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. If you have any question, you can drop it in my DM or Miss Victoria's DM and we'll attend to it. But aside that, everyone enjoy your weekend. Good night and see you on Monday. Bye, everyone. Good night, Grace. Good night, Chiamaka. Good night, everyone. Good night.